We are committed to ensuring that every eligible family can easily access the Funded Early Education Entitlement. Funded Early Education Entitlement is government-funded childcare support available to eligible families. It begins the term after your child turns 9 months old and continues until they reach school age. To be eligible, you'll need to meet certain criteria. For example, a single parent or both parents in the household will need to be working and earning at least £195 per week. Additionally, neither parent should have an expected annual income of £100,000 or more. Funded Early Education Entitlement includes Funded Early Education Entitlement for 1 and 2 year olds. From the term after your child turns 9 months for eligible working families, or 2 years old for families receiving some additional forms of support, you may be entitled to up to 15 or 30 hours per week for 38 weeks of the year, or 570 or 1,140 hours annually if your provider stretches the offer. Funded Early Education Entitlement for 3 and 4 year olds, universal and extended. From the term after your child turns 3 years old, all families can access 15 hours per week, universal, and eligible working families may receive an additional 15 hours, extended, for 15 hours per week for 38 weeks, or 570 hours per year if your provider stretches the offer. Up to 15 hours, or 1,140 if your provider stretches the offer. Validating your working parent code and how to apply. Applying for your Funded Early Education Entitlement from the term after your child turns 9 months. To receive this funding, you'll need to apply for and validate a working parent code. Here's how it works. To receive this funding, you'll need to apply for and validate a special code, your working parent code. Once you apply and are approved, you'll receive an 11-digit working parent code that will start with either 50 or 114. You need to pass this on to your childcare provider as soon as you receive your code to allow time for your provider to validate it. They'll then check that it's valid before the funding can be applied for. You must apply for your working parent code during the term before you plan to start using the funding. Here are the key dates to remember. Apply by 31st of March to claim for the summer term. Apply by 31st of August to claim for the autumn term. Apply by 31st of December to claim for the spring term. And don't forget, once you have your code, you'll need to revalidate it every 3 months to keep receiving your funded hours. This process helps make sure your funding continues without interruption. Applying for the Funded Early Education Entitlement offer for 2 year olds, for families receiving some additional forms of support. Some families may be eligible for the 2 year old entitlement if they are receiving financial government support. If you're eligible, you'll need to apply through the Essex Education Portal. If approved, you'll receive a code that starts with TYF881. You must give this code to your childcare provider as soon as you receive it, so they can submit a placement notification on your behalf. If you're a working foster carer, you can apply through your social worker. Your childcare provider or local Best Start in Life family hubs can support you with the process if you need help along the way. Applying in good time ensures you can secure your place for the next term. Please note that your place is only confirmed once your code has been validated by your provider. Whether you're exploring childcare options, planning ahead, or returning to work, Funded Early Education Entitlement is here to help you access quality early years education. This funding is designed to support working families and families receiving some additional forms of support, ensuring every child has the best start in life. To check your eligibility or find more information about Funded Early Education Entitlement, visit www.essex.gov.uk/childcare-reforms-expansion.